historic building in Bristol, Tennessee that was almost demolished will soon have a new owner. News Channel 11's Micah Smith joins us live with details on the project. Good morning, Micah. What can you tell us?
Good morning, Anna. Now, I know you can probably see the iconic Bristol sign behind me, and right next to that is a building that the city bought about a year ago. Now, when they first bought it, it was literally bad for your health to go inside, but after about $125,000 worth of renovations, they've got it up to code, and they're ready for new owners to take over. Driving down State Street in Bristol, you can't miss the city's iconic sign. It's on dozens of postcards and pictures depicting the city, but there's something to the side of the sign that often goes unnoticed. But city leaders say it's just as significant.
It's the backdrop of the Bristol sign at the railroad tracks, and it's probably one of the most photographed buildings in our community.
The old warehouse was built in the early 1900s, and the Bristol sign once stood on top of it. A few years ago, the owner of the building had plans to demolish it until Bristol, Tennessee leaders stepped in.
We've sought a future use for that. A little over a year ago, the city requested proposals.
The first proposal would turn the first floor into a restaurant and second floor into retail space. And the second proposal would expand a business that sits just a few feet away.
As the board of directors looked at a business plan that included expansion to strengthen our community.
What do they do? They do.
YWCA Executive Director Kathy Waugh says their organization has the only income-based child care program in Bristol.
We are full to capacity, have waiting lists.
Waugh says there are more than 200 children on their waiting list, and the historic building would allow them to serve more kids.
The best models are those that have a central headquarters, and we want that central headquarters to remain in Bristol.
Waugh says if the city decides to sell them the building, their top priority would be to restore the existing structure.
To keep the historical integrity would be extremely important for us.
City Manager Sora says typically cities don't get involved in real estate, but he's just glad they saved a big part of Bristol history. Last night, the YWCA and another organization presented their proposals to the City Council during a workshop. City leaders say they hope to make a decision very soon so that this building doesn't continue to sit vacant. Reporting live in Bristol, Micah Smith, News Channel 11 in your corner.
All right. Thank you, Micah. Appreciate it.